Hi everyone, my name is Rod. This is the Vacuum Warehouse, and that sexy thing behind me is the newest promotion from Miele, the C3 Limited Edition in Tayberry Red. Now, let's talk about this vacuum real quick. First things first, application. Who is this machine good for? This is the type of machine that's good for anyone who's got mostly bare floors. And if you have rugs, they're lower pile rugs. And that's it. Okay, if there is pet hair, there's minimal pet hair, and most of the pet hair is on bare floors rather than on rugs, because this machine comes with a couple of attachments that they don't have any moving parts. Now, I will tell you at the end of the video a tool you can add to this which will extend its application to low to medium pile rugs and carpets as well. So stay tuned for that. But let me show you how this machine works and what it's all about. Number one, it's a C3, so it's the top of the line full-size machine from Miele, and it's only 13 pounds. It's a very lightweight machine, okay? Now, Miele's, they don't have wheels, they have casters. That means that the casters move around real easy, kind of like underneath a suitcase, which allows this machine to move very easy throughout different surfaces without getting stuck anywhere, okay? That's the number one thing. Number two, this machine comes with a 24-foot long cord and gives you a 36-foot operating radius. All that means is from the wall down to the floor, you have a 36-foot reach. That's a long reach. That only means you don't have to keep looking for a plug. Okay? This machine comes with two attachments. One is what we call a Parquet Twister. This is Miele's best floor tool for bare floor. So any type of hardwood, ceramic, laminate, engineered, whatever you have. It's got very long natural bristles and it has a twister neck, which means this thing will move around very easily. As a matter of fact, let me show you how that works. Let's put some dirt here. We're going to start the machine and have it on its highest suction setting. By the way, these are very quiet machines. The video doesn't do it justice. Watch this. This is very, very easy to use, okay? So I can just basically take care of everything in one pass. No problems, okay? So any type of a bare floor, this is your guy. Very nice tool to use. The second attachment you get with this machine is what we call a universal or a combination floor tool. It has two settings with a pedal on it. When pushed forwards, on the rug setting, the bristles go in. You're left with what we'll call a steel bottom and felt. This is really good for low pile rugs. When you push it back, bristles come out, and you could do bare floors with it. Now, I know you're saying, well, we have a bare floor tool already. Yes, you do, but this just gives you more options, right? If you felt like changing attachments, by all means do that. If not, you could use the one attachment to do any type of a floor you have. Let's try this. Now, this attachment does have edge-to-edge cleaning, so even before I get to the dirt, you're going to see it's starting to pick up the dirt from the floor. And we're going to put some there for, you know, good measure, and then some here to show you that edge-to-edge cleaning. And we're going to start with for the carpets. Keep the suction on a lower setting if you're using this machine for carpets. And I'll show you how that works. That should be good. There's an area rug setting right there. That's an adjustable wand. There we go. Fantastic. All right. Now, for bare floors, there we go. Before I get to the dirt, you see it's starting to pick things up. Let me get this out of the way. You see it's starting to pick up. Even before, the reason it does that is because you're not hitting the baseboards all the time trying to clean the corners. And the same thing from the other side. All right. You could also use this. Very nice pass. One pass to get everything done off the floors. So as far as the attachments are concerned. Now, what does this machine come with? And what it's good for? Now, first things first. All Miele vacuums, including the C3 Limited Edition, come with what we call a crush-proof hose. So that means I can do this all day long without damaging the hose, okay? That's number one thing. This comes with what we call a comfort handle. That means that it's very easy to be used. It takes a lot of the pressure off your wrist. This is a stainless steel adjustable telescopic wand, and all that means is you're not bending your back trying to get the vacuuming done, right? You don't want to hurt your back for doing it. And it's pretty tall, actually. The other thing that this is really good for, especially when you go on to underneath furniture and under a bed or any obstacles that are hard to reach. Especially this attachment has a very low profile. It's only about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So it's very easy to go under stuff. There's a parking spot right here. You could leave the attachment and the wand here. If you're moving something, picking up the phone or whatever. So you don't have to lean this against the wall. All right. Now, 1200 watt motor. That's pretty much the most powerful motor you're going to get in a vacuum. 6 suction settings. Now I'll show you how it works here. Now on the body of the machine you have an on and off switch, a cord rewind, which is just a one tap rewind. I'll show you how that works. You have 6 suction settings, anything from curtains, upholstery, area rugs, efficient or quiet, wall to wall carpeting, and maximum for bare floors. The minus and the plus signs are there that you could use your feet to change between the suction settings. 3 accessory tools included. Because this is a C3, that's a full-size machine, the accessory tools are stored on board. They're integrated into the body so they don't get lost. They're not in the way. You have a dusting brush, an upholstery tool, and a crevice tool. Back full indicator. For that to work right, machine on, attachment off the floor, and there's an orange bar that shows you if it's all the way out, the bag is full. Now, one of the most important things about Miele vacuums, especially these days, is their filtration. This is a 3-stage filtration plus a sealed system. The first stage is the bag. This is a 4.5 liter cloth bag, 9 layers. By the way, this machine takes GN type bags, and I'll show you your options as to when you're trying to purchase extra bags for it. You have a filter here, we call a pre-motor filter, and an exhaust filter here, which you'll be changing once a year. And it's a completely sealed system. That means none of the dust you vacuum comes out. It doesn't leak. That means the air that comes out of this machine is actually cleaner than the air inside the room. Okay? So that's as far as this is concerned. Now, there are some few attachments that you may want, or parts that you may want to add to this machine. I'll tell you what. First things first, bags. Again, type GN bags. You could purchase, out of the box, the machine comes with a bag and the filters installed. But because we do ship these for free, a lot of people decide to stock up on bags when they order the machine. You have an option for a box of 4 bags and 2 filters, which is a 1-year supply for $19.99, or the value pack, which is 8 bags and 4 filters for $34.99. That is something you should definitely consider getting. Another thing, and we find these days more and more people are very concerned about getting the absolute best filtration, is what we call a HEPA filter. The HEPA filters are always an addition to any Miele models. But what happens is, as I said before, these machines are already extremely well filtered. But if you want the absolute ultimate amount of filtration, you add this. You basically take the existing filter that's there out with its casing right now like this, and you would insert a HEPA filter. Now this is a very thick HEPA filter. Having added this is a HEPA 13, this then traps everything down to 99.97% of particles down to 0.03 microns. And all you have to do is insert that. That HEPA filter is $49 if you wanted to add it to your order. You know exactly how you use it. You change these once a year. One last attachment that you may want to consider, as you remember I said the vacuum, the way it comes out of the box, its application is limited to mostly bare floors and some low pile rugs. Well, there is a particular tool called the turbo brush that would go very nicely with this machine. And I'll show you how that works. The turbo brush is actually a carpet tool, but it's a suction-driven carpet tool. So it's not motorized. It's not an electric power head per se. And that's why we would suggest that for people who do have carpets, who do want a carpet tool, but they just don't need a power head. Okay? And that would be this particular tool. It's called the STB305-3. Which is, again, a turbo brush. Now, I have an open one here I use as a demo. So it's got rotating a brush down here, which, again, is suction-driven. I'll show you how it works. This attachment is $129. You're more than welcome to add it to the machine if you wanted to, if you think you need it, or you may just want to try the machine the way it is, and then if you needed it, you would add this. But because it works with suction, the higher the suction setting, the faster this is going to spin. This is on lower suction setting right now. And that, okay, is a very good tool to use if you felt like you needed an actual carpet tool to use with the machine. It's the STB305-3 carpet tool. And that's all there is to know about this machine. I think we've covered everything for you. It is made in Germany. It is only available in the Tayberry red color that you see. Beautiful, sexy color. Does come with a 5-year warranty on everything. And I mean everything that's included in the box. Parts and labor included. Also gets a 7-year warranty for the motor. We are a warranty center for Miele. So if anything goes wrong, which shouldn't, we're just a phone call away. You don't have to run around town looking for service. We ship these free of charge to all Canadian provinces. And we have a secured website. If you felt you wanted to place your order online, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, call in, chat with us, whichever is more comfortable for you. Except for that, remember one thing. You can always call us. 1-877-220-5656.